Hello there and welcome back. If you're new to Be Water, welcome to Be Water. It's Alara here and today I'm interviewing Naziah Bowers from Central America. Naziah has just set up her own company with her family called Zizzii Naturalli. Zizzii Naturalli is a makeup business that specialises in natural and organic makeup products while also offering the large variety of brands that you might be looking for as a buyer. So she's only at college, so she's going to be talking through how she got the funding to start up this business, how she's gone about marketing this business, and also any other challenges that she's been through and how she's got over them. So I hope you enjoy the interview, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye. So, Naziah, your brand is called Zizzii Naturalli, am I right?
Yeah, Zizzii Naturalli. Yep.
Naturally, and as I was thinking, it was quite maybe it had an Italian twist to it. Yeah, cool. Could you please just tell me about like where you're actually based and about Zizzii Naturalli? So what is it?
Okay. Well, we're based in the United States, in the state of Wisconsin, and we're an online natural and organic web store for skincare, and we specialize in natural and organic makeup. And we haven't started selling products yet, like we're a startup, so we're in the process of like getting our products. But our website is up for review just so people can see like along the process and they can like follow us. And we're going to sell natural and organic makeup because it's hard to find all natural and organic makeup in one place without it being like a website flooded with skincare.
Yeah.
So we want to provide just the makeup. So, and then when you do find a store that has natural and organic makeup, you can't find like a lot of brands on that one site. So that's what we plan to specialize in.
Oh, so give lots of brands and just specialize in makeup. And I think that's really important, like kind of finding a niche, because like just saying, oh, I want to do like natural and organic stuff, it's a very general thing. So it's nice that you've kind of like already chosen what you want to specialize in. What was like the motive behind you wanting to do this? Like what got you into wanting to start this up? So was it? I'm guessing it was you that started it up.
Yeah, well, ever since I was in high school, which was like, what, 7 or 8 years ago, I've always like been intrigued by makeup. I love makeup, but I was very conscious about my skin, and I only like to put certain things on my skin, and I was using certain products and they were breaking me out. And I said, well, you know what, let me start making my own products. And I started making certain things from like kitchen things and like rice flour and that kind of stuff, and making my own like blushes and that kind of stuff. And I said, well, you know what, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that has this problem.
Yeah.
And when I looked online to find like certain products, I had to go to so many different websites just to get like one look. So I said, you know what, why don't I fix this problem and why don't I be the solution? So it's always been something that I've liked. It's just now I'm actually doing it.
So. Yeah, and I'm guessing it's like from taking it from that idea stage to the stage of like actually getting it to be real, like making websites and stuff, and like trying to actually sell the products and trying to get people to pay for it. It's like a whole big step, and there must have been like 1,000,001 challenges. Like so you've got the motivation and the drive behind it, like obviously, but how have you found it difficult? What have been your challenges on the way to trying to make it like a physical thing you can hold with your hands?
Well, one of our biggest challenges was funding, and like I work in everything, but I'm still in college. So like one of the great things is that we have a lot of resources on campus. A lot of my professors help me out, and they like guide me to where I can find funding. And we had a lot of business plan competitions, and like there's like thousands of dollars in those competitions.
Yeah.
And we actually a couple of the competitions, and that helped us start off with funding, in addition to me like funding it out of my own pocket. So that was one of our issues, and I guess every startup has issues with funding. It's whether you get loans or what. So that was one of our issues. And then the next big hurdle that we're like coming into is marketing. I'm a marketing major, but like the stuff that you learn in school, it's different when you have to like do it in real life and put it into the works. So I'm trying to market through social media and like kind of build our social media platform so that we can have a market base before we do just jump out there and say, hey, we have a bunch of products, come and buy them.
Yeah.
You know, so those are our two biggest hurdles.
Yeah, definitely. And it's kind of like a balance between when you you don't want to kind of like throw yourself out there before you're not prepared,
Yeah.
but you kind of have to take action at some point. So it's like a balance between waiting long enough to kind of give yourself the space to figure stuff out and make sure that it's all going to work, and
Yeah.
like doing it soon enough before it just turns into like procrastination and you're like, well, I need like let's do some action now. Yeah, so it's great that your college tutors have actually helped you get the funding. I also find I find it really hard with the marketing side for Be Water as well, because it's like it seems like everyone's trying to, you know, get lots of followers on Instagram and this and that. So with Zizzii Naturalli, what has been like the best social platform that you found success on with the marketing?
I will say Facebook starting out is a good social platform because like my family and friends kind of help me push the brand, and they let people know like who they know. I'm just starting out on Instagram. I think I have like 3 followers on Instagram.
Nice.
So we have to do some work in that area. And YouTube, I'll be uploading my first YouTube video today, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you. But Facebook, that's been our like biggest, it's the biggest help, so.
Yeah, no, definitely. Facebook is like so strong with the whole advertising side. It's really good.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering, so with like setting up this, have you had any kind of inspiration or like some kind of motto that's kept you going through like the hard times you've had as well? Because I'm guessing it wasn't all just kind of like setting up a website and getting it all looking nice isn't easy. So what has been your driving force, your motivation behind keeping on going?
Well, the Intrepid Entrepreneurs group that I met you in, that's really helpful because I see that there are a lot of people who are like in the startup stages, and it makes you feel like, oh, I'm not the only one going through this, or I'm not the only one with this issue. And it's kind of motivating because it's like, oh yeah, these people are like really going hard for what they want and they won't stop. So that's one. And then in my university, there are a bunch of like business clubs and startup clubs that I've joined. And a lot of the students are also starting their own businesses. And we kind of share the knowledge that we have. So like I didn't know how to create a website, but people in the group have helped me create my website and everything. And we kind of just like share our knowledge. So yeah, those are really big influencers for me. And then YouTube, just anybody I find on YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. And like that brings me into my next question. Like, do you have like a group of supporters that help you with this business, or is it just on your own?
Actually, it's my family, my mom and my sister. They help me.
Really?
So my mom has a few business degrees, so like she helps me with the management side. My sister's really good with social media, so she's helping me with that. So
yeah, that's really good that you would like combine everyone's strengths to be able to kind of like get everything together, because trying to rely solely on one person, like if you were just trying to do it on your own, it is possible, but then you have to make sure that you learn a lot of skills, whereas having like a few other people on your team, it can really help get there faster. Have you found any difficulties when working with your family, like trying to get them in on the team as well, like working all together? Have you ever had moments when you're just like, oh man, just want to do it on my own?
Actually, to be honest, you would think that you would with family, but they're just as excited as I am. So like they're all hands on. I don't know, I guess we got lucky or something, but
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's just so great. And finally, how much time would you like put into kind of like this business, basically, because you say you're still at college, so it's hard to juggle 2 things at once, I'm guessing. So how do you balance that and still make sure that the business is progressing?
Well, it's a lot, but like it's my passion, so like I don't mind it. Like I work a full-time job, so I'm working 40 hours a week. I'm also a full-time student and like I'm a full-time business owner. So it's a lot of the time where I'm up late at night just like putting in work for the business, and then I have to get up in the morning for work. And I also do it on the weekends. So I put it there, like you have to put into it what you want to get out of it. So I rather put all the work in it now and just like go really hard for it and let it pay off later on. So a lot goes into it, like sleepless nights and that kind of stuff. So
but just goes to show that it is possible. Like you do so much stuff. And you can fit it all in when you want to. I think a lot of the time the thing that limits us is just our own beliefs of like, I have so much to do. Of course I don't have time to make my own business. I would love to, but I don't have time for it. And it's nice that there's people like you out there to show that actually, yes, you can do it.
Yeah, you have to make time for what you want, and I'm finding that out.
Yeah. Well, it's been great speaking to you, and it sounds like it's going to be a great success. So let me know how it goes.
Yeah, thank you for interviewing me. This is exciting. I like people who are actually like starting new things. It's inspirational.
I find it really interesting, like seeing how other people are getting on with their with developing their business as well, because I'm at the same stage as well, where I want to kind of like turn it, like monetize it, but it's you have to, I think a lot of it is just like observing and seeing how other people do stuff as well.
Yeah, it's exciting. Well, thank you for interviewing me and stuff.
Thank you for spending some time. Have a lovely day.
You too.
Bye.